And we are live. What's going on, YouTube, social media world? It's your boy AnonymousBased, and I'm back with another episode of the Oxide Station Podcast Listening Party Live Edition. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Okay, man. What's going on, YouTube, social media world? It's your boy AnonymousBased, and I'm biggity back with another episode of Listening Party Live. This time, we are getting into the brand new Ghostface album, Supreme Clientele, but part two, not the first one, part two. But before we get into that, make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. Give this video a like. Share this video with a couple of your friends, and if you got something specific, or if you want to join in on the other reactions, then y'all make sure y'all sound off in the chat. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the very first track, which is gonna be the intro by Redman. All right, shout out to Redman. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring to the stage the man of the hour, the man of the month, the man of a lifetime. He's inspired everyone around the globe with albums like Iron Man, Bulletproof Wallets, Fish Scale, More Fish, Big Doe Rehab, Wizard of Poetry, Apollo Kids, Ghostface Killahs, Set the Tone, and my favorite, Supreme Clientele. I'd like for y'all to put y'all hands together for my nigga and yo nigga, a.k.a. Ghostini, Iron Man, Pretty Tony, Stucky Love, Tony Starks, and the Wallaby motherfucking champs. The ladies want to fuck him, and niggas want to be him. And all the kids love Uncle Tony Starks. Black by popular demand with the new album. Ladies and gentlemen, Supreme Clientele 2.
All right, so that was pretty much the intro to the song. I mean, there's not much that needs to be said about it. But one more shout out to Redman though. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this next track, and the name of this track is called Iron Man. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Here we go. We back at it again. Supreme Clientele.
All right.
This stamp on the dough was Ronald Reagan with French. My man ran over his legs, all we heard was the crunch. Face bank, nobody moved, just finish your lunch. Damn, I got brave matter all over my dump. Fake Democrats, bull daggers blowing at Trump. I put weight on so many bodies, you could call me a clump. I'm like Gorbachev, vanilla cream Wally. I be showing off. Hand sprinted these velvet bars while I was dozing off. Then the feds came. I threw my raps in the fireplace, then right out of the smoke rose a dead man. They had big chains, sick frames, sick flames. Even had a white girl with him. Thought he was Rick James. Yeah, his rules to the streets you don't know about. You can't just take it back when your soul is out. Hit you like Steven Seagal and pull your shoulder out. Be careful around them babies when the stole is out. Direct scholars, a cocaine whale. I done sold Colgate sniff to the owner of Zales. Had the whole building lit, the Department of Sales. When ladies scream, F you stop. can't stop me, lady. I got glass choppers that rock. They can't box me, lady. Skate off in the blue and green. Lollipop Mercedes. You can't even step in my project. The niggas is crazy.
Tony Stark. Tony Stark.
Supreme Clientele.
Shout out to Ghostface Killah.
Supreme Clientele. Yo, William Block, Swahili and mops. Imported a caramel cream, Brazilian fox. I got Wall Street bugging off of helium stocks. I got the felony youth, $1 million a pop. And shout out to Wheelchair Walk, they get busy. Polo shirts, they carve in your face. The night switch look pretty. Prime example, just give me a reason to get gritty. Your girl, she opened her mouth, I'm blowing the milk out of titties. Ha!
Woo! Shout out to Ghostface Killah for coming through with the fire second track called Iron Man. All right, so far, first impressions of me hearing the album, we 2 tracks in. Yo, this is taking you back to that 2000 Supreme Clientele version of Ghostface. It's almost like he never left. Yeah, Supreme Clientele 2, but it's already starting to display elements of the original Supreme Clientele album. And it sounds like he's not rusty. He still got it. He's still coming with the bars. Obviously, he always picks good beats. But for this to be the first actual track on the album, aside from the intro, yeah, he's off to a good start. He had a couple good bars in there too. But again, this is just the beginning of the album. So when it comes to lyrical rappers like MCs, their best is not going to be in the beginning. It always starts off with little appetizers, and then you get drawn into the album, and then you get to the meat of it. So for this being the first actual track on the album, with the way the instrumental was put together and the way you was laying down the lyrics, yeah, this one was definitely fire, man. I like this one. I'm already liking it. But yeah, I'm gonna give one more shout out to Ghostface Killah. And we're gonna go ahead and go into the next track, y'all. All right, so the name of the next track.
They told us Tinder wasn't gonna make it.
From the ads.
1 million users.
LL ads. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this next. Okay, so this next track is called Sample 420. So I don't know if that's gonna be like a marijuana reference or what, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it.
Man, shit. Yo, what? We bang hammers like a judge do. Intimidate fake robbers in the plug too. The spotlight is multiplied by ice. 15 beans is the drive-by price. Rape sitting, we raise the vocals on that Gladys Knight. Been on that midnight plane to Georgia, and we carry light. Cash, 800,000 in the go yard. Grams off the shores of Miami, I know the Coast Guards. My street resume, carry no scars. Every line with a hook. That's a crowbar mechanic. Don't you know no good? Elroy Preston, split C's. These are my commandments like Charleston Heston. Double-breasted and subtle weather, juggle investment. Tell your attorney to fall back. Think I need an extension. Big house with big pension. Shout out to my Colombian chemists. Them liquid glasses, this is 7th invention. Let's go. Let's go. Na 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 na.
Shout out to Ghostface Killah, man. Get it. You just now joining the stream, make sure you hit the like button.
Yo, old school El Producto. Running with hustlers, gun boys, and cutthroats. Inhale a gun smoke, I don't give a fuck though. Can't keep a good nigga down, we up though. Respect to y'all, and never let enemies that's disguised as friends sit next to y'all. You ain't a goat till you lose it all. Watch it fall apart, then revamp. Do it all from start, speak your heart. I did it for the menace. It's forever rose petals at the entrance out in Brownsville. I'm comfortable in the trenches. My GPS don't reach the beaches out in Venice. Wherever I'm at, it's hard niggas in attendance, like a meeting on the main yard in Clinton. Don't get it it twisted. That old gorilla shit still in existence. Don't get slammed down and found missing.
All right, shout out to Ghostface Killah. Shout out to MOP. Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Getting a little ahead of ourselves. All right, shout out to Ghostface Killah and MOP for coming through with the fire track called Sample 420. All right, so first impressions of me hearing this one, I definitely like the beat. It has a smooth, mellow sample, smooth, mellow groove, nice bass lines, nice kick drum patterns. It's just a smooth vibe throughout the whole track. Now, as far as the lyrical content goes, the lyrical content was on point. I definitely was not expecting an MOP feature on this track. Yeah, I definitely was not expecting an MOP feature. I haven't really heard anything from MOP in quite a while. So you know what? Shout out to them too. I wish the track could have been longer, but at the same time, I understand that this is still the beginning of the album. We're not well into it yet. Out of what is it? 22 tracks. We're only on the third one. So overall, I think this track was good. I don't know if this would be considered like a radio single or if he or like what his singles are on this album. I'm just reacting to it for the first time of me hearing every single track all the way through, not skimping it, giving honest reviews and, full honest feedback. I definitely think that the MOP feature was pretty decent. It's just the only critique I could possibly have for this track is that I wish the track was longer because I like the beat and I like the flow and I like the way they were attacking the track. But overall, great track, man. All right, we're going to go ahead and move into the next one.
Aspen Dental is on a mission to help people smile again, from cleanings and fillings to dentures and...
All right. Okay. So we're moving into the next track, and the next track is called Curtis May, and it is featuring Styles P and Conway the Machine. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, so far we got a lot of New York heavy hitters on the album. So far. Big shout out to Styles P and Conway the Machine. Shout out to the Locks and Griselda, man. Shout out to y'all. But we're going to go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, we back at it again, baby. Hey, yo, do me a favor, yo, shut those blinds. Count this money over here, yeah. Yo, where that wine at? Yeah, I need that Sequoia Grove and shit. You heard? Yap City for life. This how we dive in. Alright? Check this shit. Let's go. We made it work over a baby stove. Flights to St. Lucia. Hit the coke in the baby clothes. Crushed ecstasy. Stuffed in the line in the bibs. Your head mounted in the walls of the crib. All we do is sit back and laugh. Crack beers, hang my keys on your face, sitting next to a deer. My newborn starring your earth, I casted her. Now that where my jury after we fucked, they was calling her Africa. She knew when she was bringing me fruit, learn my vernacular. Start throwing the cake like Dracula. Chris Cartier's, Sidney Poitier, 1942, Bustle 38. So y'all to forgive me, I hopped over a pearly gate, played the soundtrack of my life. He set the record straight, had niggas out there robbing for that purple tape. Chains got snatched, grills got red, triple the murder rate. This rap is like painkillers, taking on empty stomachs. Every line is prescribed to just bang niggas. Nah, might as well hang niggas. A verse swap, come again if it's great business. Rap is like painkillers, taking on empty stomachs. Every line is prescribed to just bang niggas. Nah, might as well hang niggas. A verse swap, come again if it's great business.
Yeah, another twin ghost experience. Trinity ghost from the top point of the pyramid. Meaning I'm aligned with the stars. God body and God soul, divine with the bars. The streets was the nigga's office. But that matching the British Walkers. That deal too small, make a bigger offer. Off the porch to a Porsche, I need bigger portions. More than one ghost, well that's a double ghost. Violators, holes in your bubble coat. Mob ties, mob lies. Connected with niggas that used to smoke and think. My clientele supreme, ashamed that I left the dean for the triple beam. But nowadays I'm living clean. Know I'm getting cream from giving niggas their greens.
This rap is like painkillers, taking on
Shout out to South Beat.
Every line is prescribed to just bang niggas.
Just now,
Nah, might as well hang
hit the
niggas.
mic button.
A verse swap, come again if it's great business. Rap is like painkillers, taking on empty stomachs. Every line is prescribed to just bang niggas. Nah, might as well hang niggas. A verse swap, come again if it's great business.
To the cross, I'm nailing him. And if my man try to jam me in a case like Lil Durk, I'm melling him. Back shopping, I'm melling him. Excuse me, fam, the Wally's fuchsia and tan. I'm peanut butter and jelly. I'm raising hell in that jail. Ask my new celly where the hell he from. Now they look at my life and see how well he done. I'm not a star. I'm just a guy that's always taking shit too far. Shoot out the back of a car. Rolling my own chronic in my cigar. We all gotta be honest, kindness to God. If the nigga play with us, then his problems promise to God. He on the receiving end of a lot of bodily scars. I'm pushing the new Mercedes-Benz without a license. I'm Heisenberg with the rice and my web is decisive. Bricks of white shit over there where that rice is. And in a minute, I'ma be the richest and the nicest.
Rap is like painkillers, taking on empty stomachs. Every line is prescribed to just bang niggas. Nah, might as well hang niggas. A verse swap, come again if it's great business. Rap is like painkillers, taking on empty stomachs. Every line is prescribed to just bang niggas. Nah, might as well hang niggas. A verse swap, come again if it's great business.
All right. Okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah, Styles P the Ghost, and Conway the Machine for coming through with the fire track called Curtis May. All right, so first impressions of me hearing this one is definitely a certified lyrical banger. Now, if they were to make a video to this one, I could see them doing like a mafioso theme video to this track, because a lot of, at least for the Wu heads, for the Wu-Tang fans, for the people that really listen to Wu-Tang music, like especially when it comes to Ghostface Killah and Raekwon the Chef, they tend to utilize a lot of heavy mafioso themes and gangster mob mafia references in their music, right? And with a track like this, I'm already sensing that you're starting to bring those elements back to it, right? Because a lot of these intricate themes and concepts when it comes to hip-hop music is missing in the game right now. It's missing, right? We got a lot of nonsense going on in hip-hop right now. I'm not really a fan of it, but since I run a reaction channel and I give honest reviews and I give my perspective on things, I got to give it a chance to a degree, right? So when it comes to present day hip hop, it's dying. You know what I mean? It's a dying art form. But when you have some of the heavy hitters and the legends in the game that are coming back and restoring faith in the art, it leads to me doing things like this. So I'm gonna give a shout out to all three of these guys: Ghostface Killah, Conway the Machine, and Styles P the Ghost. The track is fire. The only thing it needs is a music video with some mafioso themes. And I want to see all three of them performing the song together, right? I want to be able to see all three of these guys performing and having like an intricate storyline and a plot to the video. I think it would be nice. But overall, the beat selection was good. Their styles on the track are complex enough to where you could take a smooth and mellow beat and you could put a lot of complex lyricism on it. That's the type of music I generally like to listen to, something that can go through my ears and get processed in my brain, and I can actually break down the lyrics, and then it's like I'm getting some substance from it, right? Something that I actually have to focus on and listen to be able to understand the message in it. You know what I mean? So overall, Curtis May, this track is good, man. And before we go into the next one, if you just now joining the stream, Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I put out new content like this. But we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving.
Laying on the floor, all they found was
All right.
A few months ago, I had an identity crisis. Who am I?
laying on the floor, all they found was his head.
All right. So going into the next track by Ghostface Killah. This one is called Fourth Disciple. Fourth Disciple. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Laying on the floor, all they found was his hammer. Just came home from doing 12 in his slammer. Blood running from his mouth, his eyes got low. He scrolls my hand real tight, then he let go. Nah, nigga, don't start that shit. We been the worst shootouts in this, and we got hit. Yo, Charles, look, wake up, it's me and Stars. We gonna get up and walk. I'ma tie your clock. Tomorrow night, we got a flight to catch some little guardia. My wins made that fish you like fried tilapia. Nigga, stop playing. You hear your daughter talking? Remember her first steps? When she started walking, you think she wanna see you fitted in the fucking coffin? You touch my nigga, yo, get the fuck up off him. My nigga ain't like y'all niggas. Now y'all huddled around like a bunch of bitches. Jamel, call his wins, notify his mom. Now forget it, she already lost 2 sons. Come on, Lord. I placed my head on his chest. Just to hear him breathe or say something under his breath. I wiped the blood from his mouth. Before my eyes, I seen globs of this black shit come out. Saying to myself, shit don't look too good. Another black man lost in the hood. No cigar, help Allah, I gave him CPR. He looked disconnected from life like a VCR. God damn it, I can't stand it. I'm rocking back and forth like a hammock. Somewhat I feel that he left the planet. I'm in denial, but it's clear to me like fire. And I don't know how to fix my lips to say goodbye, yo. Come on, Charles, wake up.
All right, okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah for coming through with a fire track called Fourth Disciple. Okay, so first impressions of me hearing this track, yeah, the track is good. However, the track is way too short. This track needs to be a lot longer, and it needs a feature. Now, due to you painting a picture and telling a story on the track, this definitely needs a feature. You should have had Raekwon on it. If not Raekwon, you should have had Jizza on it, right? Because Jizza is really good at telling stories and painting pictures, and Raekwon is also good at telling stories and painting pictures. The beat selection, fire beat selection. I love the way the drums was hitting, right? Obviously, I like the flow. I like the fact that you painting the picture and telling the story, but it just needed to be longer, and you needed to have a feature, preferably Raekwon or Jizza, or to make it even better, throw Raekwon and Jizza on there. That's my honest opinion. The track is good. It just needed to be longer and have a feature on it. But I definitely like that beat, though. I don't know what that sample was in the background, but the beat was actually really, really good. I really like the beat. The track overall, it was fire. It just needed to be longer, like I said before. Just needs to be longer and needed a Raekwon and a Jizza feature on it. But other than that, fire track, man. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the next one.
Yo, 1 2 1 2.
All right, so next up. Next track on the album is called Windows. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Yo, 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. We in this bitch again, baby. Indiana tone to the top of the
Yo, Cazelle's on, surfing through art battles, bangles on both arms, I made time travel, in gold dimensions, my soul suspense, count ARs, 5th, 9s, up the pole conviction, biatch, fake niggas getting thrown in the triage, stuff like 40 bricks in the doors of a Fiat, bullet hole still leaving them dents in the kiosk, busting out the window, hit 3 of his mama Leos.
Looking out my window, come on, looking at the rain, let's go, nothing left but sorrow. Nothing left but pain. Tell them, watch it go and leave me. Sad alone and blue. Watch out. Looking out my window, woman, trying to find you. You better jump, nigga. Why did you leave me? Why did you grieve me? Yo.
Yeah, yo,
Shout out to B-I-G-D-A-double-D-Y-K-A-N-E. T-O-N-E-Y. Starks need an Emmy. Full clip, weight fall off like Jenny. Good times got it all in my jacket, just like Lenny. Abomination, razor rats, and conservation. You can get popped on in population. I split them the ox with like 4 in the box. You see blood on the floor, just continue to mop. Or get lumped on with bars of Irish Spring in a sock. Boil blades and alcohol and burn the top. CEOs guard the waters, release date, no parties. The I-keys growing in beards like James Harden. My crew be mobbing, I'm steady darting. Couple pin joints to get you a Newport carton. The voice of Marcus Malcolm plus Martin. See me and my team at the door, you let Starks in.
I'd like to tell you about the little girl that left us all alone. Trouble is if I paint the picture too well, you might fall in love with her too. Oh, she was about 5'6", a little bag of tricks. My mama told me to watch myself, but I didn't listen. Because for you, I'd stretch out my arms.
All right, okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface for coming through with the track called Windows. Okay, so first impressions of me hearing this one, that sample at the beginning, I can't remember where I've heard it. I just, for the life of me, I cannot remember what song I heard that sample at the beginning on. But if you're in the live stream right now, if you know what song that came from, you could drop it in the comments, man. But yeah, the track was good. I just again, it just needs to be longer. It needs to be longer. It needs to have a feature on it. And, you know, there needs to be some music videos. I mean, so far the album is good. The album is great, actually. It's just with some of these tracks that I'm hearing, yeah, they're good, but they just need to be longer. Like, I miss the days where albums were at least like an hour and 10, an hour and 15, like an hour and 30 minutes. You know what I mean? I like long albums. I like long projects. If you coming in with like 70 minutes of music, that's, you know, in my opinion, that's a good album. If your album is at least an hour long, at least 60 minutes and up, that's a good album because it lets me know that you put in time, you put in a lot of effort, and you actually wanted to create a solid body of work versus just slapping something together and, you know, you dropping an album and it's not even an hour's worth of music. There's people out here nowadays, they're putting out albums and it's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. You're not even putting out a whole hour of listening material. So any artist that could put out 60 minutes of music and above, they're a solid artist in my opinion. But we're going to go ahead and get into the next one. Oh, you know what? Before we get into the next one, if you're tuning into the live stream, if you're just now tuning in, if you've been with me the whole time on the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. Send this stream to a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. As a matter of fact, here we go. Got all my social media sites right there. So if you want to take a quick second, check out some of what I got going on, y'all can go ahead and do that. But yeah, if you just tuning in, make sure you hit the like button. Share the stream with a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. And y'all go ahead and sound off in the comments if you feeling the live stream. So we're going to go ahead and get into the next track. And this track is called Pause Skit.
Hey, yo, Starks, what's the word? What's good with Knuckles?
Nah, he coolin'. He just came home, though. You hold his head, though.
Pause.
Yo, why is it a pause, bro? Yo, y'all little niggas is driving me crazy. You can't say shit without a pause. Every line is
Hey, yo, he ain't lying.
The fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man? The fuck is you talking about, though, man?
You been saying...
Listen, for motherfuckers that be thinking like that, bro, y'all niggas got freaky minds, man. Nigga, if I tell you I'm gonna blow your fucking head off, is that a pause?
Pause. That was crazy. I mean, not just saying.
Oh, come on, man. Yo, listen, man. Taking this shit too far, bro.
It's been going on for years. We gave you mad passes, multiple.
Like what?
Back in the day, you said some shit. We eat fish, toss salads. What? Make rap ballads. That was you.
Hold on, though.
That was you.
This is 30 years ago, bro.
Okay.
This 30 years. But listen, what do a salad got to do with ass?
Tossing salad? You know, I was
Listen,
from
man,
jail. You've been there
listen,
before. You know you
listen,
can't say
man.
toss salad in
But
jail.
you know the toss salad. When it was a fresh salad, nigga, you can't even say
like I said, let's go meet up. Pause. Yo, let's go have a ball. We had a ball at pause. Everything is a pause. Tired of pause. Y'all little niggas know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Dude, but you ain't got to blow somebody's head off, though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that serious. Somebody ain't got to die over.
You know what I mean when I tell blow your fuck. How do it sound with the capital B, nigga?
Pause. That's crazy.
Yo, come here, motherfucker.
Hey, yo. Hey, he really ain't lying. He really ain't lying. Cause pause is, yeah, we all know what pause means, but in certain instances we use that word. But like Ghostface said, nowadays these people are saying pause for every little thing, and yes, it's annoying. It is annoying. He definitely wasn't lying on that. I mean, it's a funny skit, and the fact that he's bringing skits back to the albums, that makes it good in my book, man. But there's not much I can say on this one. We're going to go ahead and get to the next track.
Now that's what I call a pit stop. By Old Spice Fiji.
All right. So going into the next track, we have a next track called Georgie Porgy. All right. Georgie Porgy. I wonder what this one's going to be about. But we're going to go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. Yo. Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, you got the classic R&B sample.
Yeah. Yo. Okay. Uh-huh. You know niggas can't write like this, right? 1, 2. Okay. Let's about to do it. Yeah, I'm going to show these niggas something. Who pen game. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, we used to rob niggas left and right. A fiend try to get slick with slap and crush they pipes. Strong on robberies, all done in harmony. Raise my weapon and then bow, hit an artery. Race to the staircase, shoot out the lights, and let off a few shells at the door on the right. They got dust, weed, half pound of E. Under the couch, a shotgun, 12 keys. Bow, another shot, and the door flew open. Mega snow on the table, a fiend is still smoking. She rolled out of respect, threw 4 on the chest. Heard some niggas in the back with a rude dialect, screaming cruise direct. You can lose thy neck. The dread said blood clot, bigger fools die west. That's when I heard them, load them cocking their guns in the back room. Turned on the vacuum, maybe I'll distract them. Got them, gathered all of the babies in the bathroom. Take your little Cheetos, I'll be back soon. I knew the dread that cut off his hair and wore a half moon. 4 gold teeth, caught a body in Cancun. Droppers like Equinox up in the spot. I'm talking about waste, stashing all the TVs and clocks. But hold on, one nigga came out running, got it jumping. I dip behind the wall, squeeze and start dumping. Number 1 crash dummy, he was bluffing. Almost got his head ripped off, straight for nothing. The cause heard the chainsaw like I was the main cause. They was ordered to eat my food, called by the main boss. Yeah. A hail of bullets, a rain of terror. Pictures hanging off the wall, can't put them back together. Curtains and Clorox bottles, holes forever. The ball's furniture was damaged to cream leather. I'm good for commentation. Yeah, we good for that. I guess I don't have patience, not no more. Yeah, I ain't got that type of shit no more, motherfucker. Let's go. Yeah. Yes, I can get dramatic. Facts. I put that bozo's attic on the wall. Blow, blow, blow. Right over there, nigga. Somebody should have just told you. But listen, nigga, I won't hold you. We ain't playing no games. Nah, nigga, you know what it is. You wanna learn, I will mold you. I'll mold you. Niggas in the street will fold you. Better stay in your lane. Right there, nigga. Right there. Let's go.
Yo, shout out to Ghostface Killah, man. Y'all, Marco. All right, okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah for coming through with the fire track called Georgie Porgy, man. All right, so first impressions of me hearing this track, this one was definitely good because obviously he's painting a picture with a somewhat of a mafioso theme, and what I like about it is that he's using a throwback sample for the track. Not only that, but the beat that has the sample behind it. I really like those kick drums. Like, let me bring it back real quick. when I first heard the beat drop with the kick drums, I like the way those kicks sound, right? I like the way the kick drum sound, and then you got the sample in the background with the highly recognizable piano melody, right? Because this is modeled after the original song Georgie Porgy by Toto, I think. Because Toto is the same group that sings that Africa song. So I want to say it's Toto. I could be wrong. But I remember hearing this song as a kid though. But I definitely like the beat. But back to the reaction. I definitely like the beat to the song. I'm liking the storytelling elements and the somewhat mafioso themes that's present throughout the album from what I'm hearing so far. And the fact that he was singing at the end, that the singing got me. Because I definitely wasn't expecting that. I mean, I've heard him sing on some songs before, not like seriously, but you could clearly tell for all my engineers and producers out there, you could really tell that his voice was tuned at the end. His voice had some heavy tuning at the end. But overall, track was good. I just wish it could have been longer. I don't really like these short tracks unless the beat is short. I wish the track could have been longer. Maybe have a feature on it. But overall, track is pretty good, man. I mean, I haven't heard one trash song yet. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the next one.
Dawn Platinum removes 99% of grease. It's the GOAT. And that's coming from a duck. The better grease getter.
Spectrum Fiber powered internet. It's the fastest internet.
All right. So the next track is another skit called Force MD. It's only 18 seconds. So we're just going to play this one and then just go into the next track.
Force MD shit. Hold on. We need everybody to the front right now. Ghostface just stepped in the building. Ghost is in the building. Hold on. New Ghostface. Come on.
All right. So the next track we got is called Break Beats. Okay. So just on that title alone, what that's telling me is that it's going to take it back to like the 80s. The 80s, early 90s with the boom bap style break beats. I could be wrong, but I'm leaning more towards me being right.
Yeah, we're gonna take it to Staten Island right now. We're gonna take it to Staten Island right now. Yeah, we're about to shoot this shit up, baby. Yeah, here we go. Yo, dodging bullets while I'm guarding the base like Steve Harvey. Alkaline chips in the bezel, cold body. Calculated snipers, Eastwood vision, crispy assault rifles. On me at 12, I call them my disciples. Busting off the Eiffel. I don't know what's wrong with these killers, they so spiteful. Now be real dripping the terrain in the range. Click bang, yeah, we flip lanes, then we switch planes. Butane, spit blue flames, Bruce Wayne, Mustang. Camouflage down on some low frames. Hussein. My new chick, a Cupid. Got the bitch bouncing off the walls like acoustics. Opened up the safe in the floor, we used toothpicks. A bomb on the VI floor, my man boofed it. Shanks and hammers, a hitman with manners. Blood on his hands, still held the door for Nana. A hole in his arm, he nodded the bandana. He lied, blew a bogey and smiled right in the camera. Oh man, let's go. Supreme Clientele Part 2. Supreme Clientele Part 2. Yo, hey, yo, scales in the Cullinan. I can get right with God and go back to hell again. Operation with your bones like a skeleton. Buck 50 something, Slavic in my skeleton. Yeah, I'm in the air like a fly cologne. Rub two rocks together, give birth to one stone. Line you up like a chakra, nigga, silk doctor. Fermented like Asian teas and French boxes. Scrolls, calligraphy scriptures written in gold. Biting is forbidden, hitting, spitting in glass bowls. We wore graffiti jackets. I mix with the magic. Imagine hearing fuck you, nigga, before Barry. Get my jewels from Jason, you get it from Jared. Every kiss begins with K and then I blast it. Headlines, Paisley Starks has been captured. Woke him up dead in his drawers with one ratchet.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Ghostface for coming through with the track called Break Beats. I'm going to start off this by saying I was right. It has those classic vintage hip hop elements as far as the instrumental is concerned, right? But so far with a lot of these short tracks I'm hearing, it's kind of feeling like mixtape so far. At least with the short tracks, right? The tracks start out, at least with the short ones, they don't fade out. They just go right into the next one. And that's what a lot of mixtapes do. At least the mixtapes from back in the day. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me be very, very clear. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with incorporating different elements of styles of putting projects together to, you know, put your project together. I don't have an issue with that. It's just with some of these songs, right? Since the lyrical content is so good, I'm just expecting more out of the track, though. I'm just expecting more out of the track. Now, this is the type of beat where if you had a feature, you could have threw Chuck D from Public Enemy on it, right? Either Chuck D from Public Enemy or get one of the NWA members on the track. Because since it's called breakbeats, a lot of the late 80s hip-hop and early 90s hip-hop heavily sampled older music, like the 60s, 70s, and 80s, right? And being that breakdancing and b-boying was a thing back when a lot of this original music was coming out, it gave way to the creation of hip-hop, right? And so some of those pioneers in those early days would be your Public Enemies, would be your NWAs, would be your Beastie Boys and groups like that, your Run DMCs, your early Wu-Tangs. You know what I mean? Back in that time, when you had beats like that, those were the type of artists that was making tracks with those type of beats. That's exactly why I say, yeah, this is a Wu-Tang artist with the track Breakbeats, but to really bring back that vintage hip-hop feel, you needed to have Chuck D from Public Enemy, because Chuck D would have killed this. I'm not gonna lie, Chuck D would have ate this up, whether it be a political message or him just MCing on the track. And if you had a guy, let me see. If you were able to pull off an MC Ren feature on this, that would have killed it. Because now you're connecting the East Coast and the West Coast on one track. You see what I'm saying? And at the same time, you're feeding into those vintage hip hop sounds, and you're tapping into that vintage hip hop crowd that grew up on stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So overall, the track is good. It just needed to be longer, and it just needed to have a couple features on it. That's all I'm gonna say for that one. But the track itself is good. I can't take anything away from the track. I just think it needed more. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the next one.
Oh man.
Okay, so the next track we got on the docket today is Beatbox. And from that little piece of a snippet that I heard, I could already tell that sound like Dougie Fresh. And if that is Dougie Fresh, shout out to Dougie Fresh, man. One of the originators and a legend in the game. But not only that, Dougie Fresh is a Virgo like me. Shout out to the Virgos. And not only that, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about this. I could be wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, Dougie Fresh's birthday is September 6th, which is the same day as mine. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But that sounded like it was gonna be some Dougie Fresh at the beginning. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the track.
Oh man, let's go, baby. We're gonna take it uptown one time. Yo, Ghost, I need you to take it uptown one time. Come on! I want you. New Ghostface. I want you. New Ghostface. I like to introduce myself. My name is a big star. Hey yo, shorty got a fatty, love getting cream. Party out in Brooklyn, Staten, she from Queens. Neck on Agua, stay shaking the block up. Smell like.
Hold on. I wasn't expecting the beat to come in like that. Hold on, I gotta bring this back.
Oh man, let's go, baby. We're gonna take it uptown one time. Yo, Ghost, I need you to take it uptown one time. Come on! I want you. New Ghostface. I want you. New Ghostface. I like to introduce myself. My name is a big star. Come on! Hey, yo, shorty got a fatty, love getting cream. Party out in Brooklyn, Staten, she from Queens. Neck on Agua, stay shaking the block up. Smell like K.I.Lee, that's from the top up. 88 Billie Jean braids on boxed up. She's living the best life, looking to get rocked up. Big door knockers with a name in the middle. Sweatpants, ass like jelly, it's all jiggle. Certified grown, no wrestling over pickles. The dick don't fit, they calling it acquittals. She about 5'4", 5'6", bad with dimples. She ain't with that arguing shit, she mad simple. She get fly like it's. She hold it down like it's. You can't really tell her. Let's go.
Hey yo, Ghostface, where the mall at, baby?
I know the big shit, the third floor is crazy.
I need that new MCM bag, cream and navy. Can you buy that for me, pretty tone?
That's you crazy. I got that Red Devil dust from 116. Stepped off the D train at 12:15. Saw a pretty girl, so I slid beside her. Said, yo, that polo red rugby's on fire. Hey, you passed me, that's a tall mistake. The way you jingling, baby, glass floors to break. These lines is not swine, that's hostess cakes. Plus my name Tone Starks, not Frosted Flakes. Yeah, Gucci bracelets, salt and pepper rope chains. Rock a baseball hat with a cold bang. Gold French cream, honey in her own lane. Straight off the block, shorty made her own name. She get fly like it's. She hold it down like it's. You can't really tell her. Let's go. Now we went all over the 5 boroughs. Ghost, I need you to bring it back to Staten Island, man. I need you to bring it back to Staten Island, man. I was that vibe right here. Hold on.
James, well, you can come on in, man, and you can blow now if you want to. We're through.
Feel like I'm in a time machine. I want to take it back to like 88, 86, something like that.
All right. Okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah for coming through with the fire track called Beatbox featuring Ty Boogie and Aisha Hall, man. Okay. So my first impression of hearing this is actually a good track. Not because of the flow and not because of the subject matter, but mainly because of the beat, right? This is the type of beat that they used to play at the hip hop shows or like the breakdancing shows. And people would just put, like, a DJ would just put this type of beat on, and then people would take turns freestyling. That's the type of beat that this was. This was like an old school hip hop cypher beat, right? This is the type of beat that they would play for a double XL freshman cypher, like with some actual good artists on it, right? So far, what the album is providing for me is classic hip hop elements. This type of stuff is what is needed in the present time, in the present day. Shout out to Ghostface. So far, we are officially halfway through the album. 11 tracks out of 22 have been reviewed. The album is fire thus far. Ghostface Killah, Supreme Clientele 2. Let's get it.
I got this wow skin from Olay Body Wash. It's new super serum with 5 powerful.
All right. So now, next up on the docket, we got Ghostface Killah, Rap Kingpin. And we got our first music video so far on the album. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Hold on. Let me get my Dapper Dan on. Hold on. It's your boy DJ Top Boogie. We're going back to Staten Island on this one. Stay with the projects. Supreme Clientele, Park Hill, Mr. Tony Starks, West Brighton, New Brighton, Ghostface Killah, The Harbor. 88 shit. Huh? Let's go. The most valuable. Bars that'll clap you. Black British walkers with diamonds in the tassels. Cascade kids rock more glass and it splash you. My gooned out project got a Tony Stark statue. I'm like Gotti on dust. Got young niggas swinging they blade. Them chain swinging cats remind me of us. We got old money, old 20s. Gold mouth full of fronts. We in a Swiss Alps. Fucking mad snow bunnies. Syringe wrap, 40 bundles of smack. I seen lawyers get strung. They started off with the crack. The plug sent me 10 bricks. I sent all of them back. So they sent me half of 100. Had to get them on that. I got my Cameron gun, rubber grip with the pink nozzle, skate routes, dirt bikes, moving like Chapo, bulletproof Spalding goggles, cop killer hollows, fuck around and get the whole shell like a taco.
Okay, so far, I'm liking the track, right? But what you notice is that he has a Mighty Healthy sample in it, which is from the original Supreme Clientele. So shout out to that. Because if you listen, if you pay attention to the actual track, if you listen to the background instrumental, you'll hear a melody that goes dun, 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 dun. That's from the original track by Ghostface called Mighty Healthy. And that's on Supreme Clientele 1. So the fact that he sampled his own track to then come back and do the follow-up on Supreme Clientele 2, you're bringing back those classic hip-hop elements like I was mentioning before. Now, we got our first music video so far on the project, right? But not only that, but you taking it back to some New York projects, which is always going to be a good thing in my book, as far as New York hip hop is concerned. But we're going to go ahead and get back into the track.
Dark statue, I'm like Gotti on dust. Got young niggas swinging they blade. Them chain swinging cats remind me of us. We got old money, old 20s. Gold mouth full of fronts. We in a Swiss Alps. Fucking mad snow bunnies. Syringe wrap, 40 bundles of smack. I seen lawyers get strung. They started off with the crack. The plug sent me 10 bricks. I sent all of them back. So they sent me half of 100. Had to get them on that. I got my Cameron gun. Rubber grip with the pink nozzle. Skate routes, dirt bikes. Moving like Chapo. Bulletproof Spalding goggles, cop killer hollows, fuck around and get the whole shell like a taco.
Shout out to Ghostface Killah, man. Rap Kingpin.
Yeah, Ghost is global, classic soulful. Teddy pinned the grass on wax with the nasty vocals. Penthouse, doorknob drawers and the floors is opal. Diamond shaped roofs, the indoor pool is purple. Superb like bird and magic. A real deep thinker with silk words that's smoother than virgin fabric. And them two-tone gummies, I'm the first to have it. We don't fuck on bearskin rugs, just Persian rabbits. We mad nice, cigar in a glass of water. Got excited when the plug made it past the border. Flood to Florida, straight down to Bora Bora. We ate boaties for 18 days like we was foreigners.
Shout out to Ghostface Killah, Rap Kingpin, Supreme Clientele 2. Let's get it. All right, okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah for continuing to drop the bangers with the next one called Rap Kingpin. Finally, we were able to get at least one music video in on a phenomenal album thus far, right? So far, the album is good. So far, the album is great. So far, the album is excellent. I still have yet to hear one trash track on this whole album. This video was good. It wasn't overly done. You got a lot of good looking women in the video, got a lot of baddies in the video. The cinematography was good. The track itself is good because you're bringing back the classic elements of the original Supreme Clientele, right? And from what I'm hearing so far, Ghostface Killah has not lost his edge. Lyrically, he has not lost his luster, right? The bars are still on point. The beat selection is still on point. Even the fashion is still on point. So far, what I'm hearing, I think this is on its way to becoming a certified hip-hop classic. And that's not something I'm just throwing around because I'm a woo head and all this other type of stuff. That's not it. This, what I'm hearing so far, is a breath of fresh air as opposed to everything else that's flooding the market. I prefer this all day. Rap Kingpin, Ghostface Killah, Supreme Clientele 2. Let's go ahead and get into the next track.
La sensación de frescura al salir de la ducha no tiene comparación. Con Downy Intense, toques de aroma rico y fresco te pueden acompañar durante el día. Nueva línea Downy Intense, hasta 24 horas oliendo rico.
Shout out to the Espanol too. All right, so we're back with another skit. Sale of the Century. So this is probably going to be like one of those infomercial type skits, but we're going to go ahead and get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready for the Supreme Clientele Show with your hilarious host, Dave Chappelle.
Welcome to the show.
What's question one, Dave?
What is the first thing a brother does when he wakes up in the hood in the morning? Again, what is the first thing a brother does when he wakes up in the hood in the morning?
Yo, I got it.
All right, let's see if you got the answer.
I'm gonna pray to the brown Jesus. Nigga, you lying. You gonna eat that 1980s pussy.
That is correct.
Hey, yo, first thing I do in the morning, you know what I mean? I scratch my balls, make sure it's two of them there, and then I thank my Lord and Savior that we still here.
He is correct.
I'm gonna light a Newport 100, smack my bitch, and have her make me some scrambled eggs.
Correct.
Don't put pork on my shit, bitch. I'm gonna put a porn on the VCR, beat my meat, so I could be light on my feet, you heard? That ass.
He is correct.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I just wake up and just go clean my gun.
That is correct.
I'll be in the bathroom with the pop mile of cleaning my hammer, so I don't know what these niggas is on. And he asked me, he ain't asked y'all.
All right, shout out to Ghostface for continuing to deliver classic hip-hop elements. He came through with yet another skit for the album. You know, gives the listeners a little bit of a break. For those that don't want to just listen to it all the way through, it gives them a little bit of a comedic elements along with classic hip-hop musical selection. So we're going to go ahead and get into the next track.
Hey, yo.
So the next track on the Supreme Clientele 2 listening saga. The next track is called The Trial, featuring Raekwon, GZA, Method Man, Reek the Villain, and Pills. The Trial. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Hey yo, slide right that reefer. While I put together this footage. What up?
Yo, Paul Francesca, son.
Yeah.
Stop playing, man. For real, man.
All day.
Tell you something, man. Word up, man.
Order in the court. There will be no fooly-wang in my courtroom. Tony Starks, Raekwon, are you ready to start trial?
During trial, lost my jury box. My co-defendant Blue Trial got the jury rock. Facing spades in the joint of Swahili hot. Drawing pictures in the courtroom like he ain't got me. I know he got me. Sketch artist put down his pen and look at the guard. The DA with his DNA was all in the scar. Exhibit A, the last gun they found that was marked. Traced back from Panama. The old man on his farm. The courts was silent. All evidence was presented. Gave him a minute. Think he might lighten his sentence. You fake Viking. Heard you like fighting with weapons. You like catting them. From Queens, take a life in a second. I know your projects. Dirty needles, diapers, and them large vests. 8-year-old boy on dope. You need a hard sentence. I could get you 40, 80 to the extreme. My lawyer leaned over, said don't worry about a thing.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order. Order. Counsel, are you prepared to approach the bench? Or are you ready to state your case? Order! Order! Counsel, if you cannot control your client, I will find them in contempt. Tired of this shit.
Listen. Well, our defense team believe the evidence is not permissible and should be considered a mistrial just over principle. Due to the fact there's no audio and no visuals, and the informant you have is a career criminal. Objection, Your Honor.
Objection overruled. You may proceed.
Because it was Mr. Sanchez that got caught with the 30 keys. And the arresting officer is being tried in his own trial for murdering the teen that he racially profiled.
Yo, tell him about that shit that went down on Staten Island.
Not to mention, he molested a child. Now that is foul. The floor lies on Mr. Starks as he waits for his plea. The courtroom got quiet as the stenographer reads.
This is a case of major players in brick.
Shout out,
Man up in baggage claim approaching the conveyor. Mount Carter slipping dog. They checked his luggage. The transporter under pressure and losing his courage. 3 custom agents, they took him in the back room. Now interrogated in the height of the crack boom. Inside the lining of his luggage was white powder. A red flag sounded off a bell that rang louder. His phone was losing service, suspect getting nervous. He held his head down and said, Lord, I don't deserve this. All he wanted was a name and his connect. His boss to safe house and locations that they could check. Then he began to sing like a caged bird, whistling important details as he gave his word.
Your Honor, we have come to a conclusion. We, the jury, find the defendants, Tony Stark and Shalat Raekwon, not guilty. On all charges.
All right. Okay. Shout out to Ghostface Killah, Raekwon the Chef, GZA the Genius, Method Man Tikal, Reek the Villain, and Pills for coming through with the fire track, The Trial. This is the type of storytelling track that I was referring to earlier in this live stream, where I was saying that these classic hip hop elements are missing from the game right now, but it was also what I was looking forward to in this album. And so far, this album is pure heat. I was waiting for a track to emerge that had the fellow Wu-Tang brethren. Raekwon the Chef, Jizza the Genius, and Method Man. Big shout out to y'all. Everything about this track was good because it paints a picture of two people getting accused of something. The evidence gets presented in the courtroom. People get cross-examined. Witnesses get questioned. And the jury finds the defendant is not guilty. Right? They're painting a picture, telling a story, and everybody plays a character in the story. This is the type of hip-hop that the game is missing. This is the type of hip-hop that the game needs. And this is the type of hip-hop that helps cement the legacy. Once again, shout out to Ghostface Killah. Shout out to Supreme Clientele too. And if you're still with me on the stream, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the stream. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. And if you're having a good time, let's keep rocking. Next track.
It's Native.
Good gods, I love Native. Yo, we should give this to the mortals. You deserve Native.
All right, so next track. The next track is called Love Me Anymore. And it has Nas on the track. Big shout out to Nas. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this going. DJ Top Boogie.
The beat already. With those drums are knocking already. Hold on, I had to bring that back. I got to bring that back.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this going. DJ Top Boogie. Yeah, new Ghostface. Okay, here we go. New Nas. Yeah, yo, we used to run up in jewelry stores, lay up in malls, kick shopping looking for them fruit flavor velours, switch rolls, surround sound gun that was made by Bose. Got knocked, a cop made an angel all on the blow. With cases pending, we co-defendants. Lawyer dealt with a big bag. He had the judge lighting our sentence. I'm feeling like Gotti in 9-3. Low-key OT. Cashing in on them birds. Getting that poultry. Niggas crept up on me slow. Blasting that Jodeci. My main man turned his head like he ain't noticed me. So I started staring at niggas and stepped back. My man had that nervous face. That's real rap. They hopped out with crazy gold. Bigfoot furs. All white smelling like strong kush. They whispered words. They told me the story and how this nigga ran in their gate. Left me for dead in the enemy's face. Fuck you, nigga.
Love Me Anymore. Ghostface Killah. Nas. Let's get it.
Just a vacancy. I don't live here anymore.
Life grows on me. Every other day I have a whoa moment. How the hell I end up here today? Look how I've grown moment. People are foul. How dark can it get? No rhyme, a reason why you eventually get picked. Hangout spots, banging out with your ops. Stand on my soapbox, emotions evoked. They'll get what's coming, ain't gotta do no aiming. Tell my story after I'm dead, y'all self-incriminating. This to my nation, black on black hatred still happens adjacent. Project 2025 mandated by Reagan. House niggas on the rise, they love the plantation. Can't allow the selfish and foul in our conversation. Things I think about, this hint in my pen, it's spilling out. Turquoise water, swimming in cop, hotels and really pop. I put 20 men in position. When 10 get rich, the 10 who do not, guess what they professing? Fuck y'all niggas.
Yes, sir.
Go. What up? You know what it is.
Just a vacancy.
Yeah.
I don't live here anymore.
Ghostini, that one-on-one rap king on his throne.
Love Me Anymore. Supreme Clientele 2. Let's get it. All right. Okay, man. Shout out to Nas and Ghostface Killah for coming through with the fire track called Love Me Anymore. See, the farther I get into the album, the more I'm loving it. The more I'm loving it. He got the Nas feature, which is mentally taking me back to Only Built for Cuban Links by Raekwon with the Verbal Intercourse track where Nas was on that one. I mean, when it comes to this hip hop, man, like the real deal heavy hitters in hip hop, this is just bringing back so many memories of my childhood, man. This is just bringing back so many memories of me hearing solid lyrical content and just keeping it on repeat. Because not only is the beat good, but the tracks are impeccable. Nas always comes through and delivers fire lyrical content. This is hip hop right here. This is hip hop. It doesn't matter if you're an old head, if you're one of the YNs, or if you're like a middle-aged adult. All of these age groups and demographics can learn a thing or two or can appreciate this type of music if they give it a chance. Now, I'm going to be real. This type of music is not geared toward the young listener. The YN demographic, they're not going to understand this. This is for advanced listeners, at least in the hip hop space. This type of music is for advanced listeners. That's why a lot of the younger crowd, they can't really understand a Nas or Ghostface Killah. They don't really listen to Wu-Tang like that. They don't listen to Public Enemy. They don't listen to a lot of the older hip hop music. You know what I mean? They're not a part of that generation. They're growing up with a lot of the nonsense. So that tends to be their reference point when they think of hip hop. Stuff like this is always going to be my reference point when I talk about hip hop. This is the type of music that gets people through, right? This is the type of music that people grow up on, and this is the type of people, this is the type of music, as far as hip hop is concerned, that people not only love and honor, but they respect it and they cherish it, right? This golden era of hip hop, like the 90s and all that, is where these legends came out. So being that they cemented a legacy and they kind of shaped the overall framework of the hip hop space, their legacies are always going to be like their legacies are always going to be around, right? Whether you're an older listener or a younger listener, at some point you're going to hear what they got to say. Like this is history in the making right now. This is history. So one more shout out to Ghostface Killah and Nasty Nas. Love Me Anymore. Supreme Clientele 2. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing. All right. So next track. Soul Thing. Featuring Driz, Nims, Ice, Supreme Intelligence, Sun God, Pills, and Reek the Villain. Crazy lineup. We're going to go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. About to tie my sneakers on this shit. Yo, wake me up. We about to eat this.
Hey, hold
Fire,
on.
nigga.
Hold on. Hold on. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that that percussion to come in like that with those drums. Hold on, I gotta bring that back.
Yeah. About to tie my sneakers on this shit. Yo, wake me up. We about to eat this. Word. Fire, nigga. I know what it is, nigga. Need 100 cameras in this cake. Back in this bitch. Who got matches? Who got matches? One Staten Island shit. Clientele. Batman capes, Egyptian shines on the scale.
Dying smothered in frosted flakes. Trap house.
Bagging them nothing but halves and apes.
Powder with razor cuts on a porcelain plate.
Fentanyl, 60 cc's be the death of y'all.
Burn like ethanol.
Feeling for a mepazole.
Plug pulled the patted him down and took his weapon off.
Get behind him, aimed at his man and let 7 off. Money, gold piranhas, shark money.
Bust him open, shoved the little work right in the shark tummy.
Arabian Arab say,
fuck the tariffs.
You want a free yacht? I made sure it docked in Paris.
And a millennium.
Slanted face killers are Sicilian. Throwing nothing but ball heads, wallowing Gilliam.
Automatic airball whips take off William. Melt niggas.
Watch they soul rise like helium.
Rocket baby pops in the mouth and now it's teeth back. Bitch, how the fuck is you bougie? You drive a Nissan. Sitting at the last supper table, I get my feast on. Bing bong. Picking out diamonds to put my piece on. This shit ain't hitting like this, so don't even bother. Shit, I blew shorty back, I went home and did Faja.
20s for the kids, 100 to the barber. I see your whole style in my shit. Call me your father. Dons of all dons. All my bitches let her fuck. Mike Tyson hooks. Bust a duck, uppercut.
All these fucking diamonds in my chain, that's a clusterfuck. You on your man's bike, nuts to butt. What the fuck?
Keep running your mouth, I might fuck you up. I get ignorant quick,
but I'm a genius. Up north, they ain't your fool, now you bulimic. I seen it, like a 27-inch senior.
I want it all, you gon' serve it or not. My man staged the whole shit, then we circled the block. We sold it back in fish scales like we work at the dock. I told my bitch to stop playing cause she twerk with the pot.
I've been pinned to my GPS, circle my ops. I shoot around to every shell come out the box. We top tier. See a lot of niggas fell when they drop. Spur of the moment, I'll probably win big on your block.
They used to call me fourth quarter every time they need to pick up. Fiend hit it once, see the vomit, hear the hiccups. Everybody running through the crevices and Chris us. Then you see me follow behind like this is stick up.
I hop out, getting money slightly trimmed on the rugby. Watch me spin through the Dougie cash rules. I'm getting money, ain't a damn thing funny. To the point that I cleared out. Fuck around, leave everything fuzzy.
Bare skin rug by the fireplace. Nice auntie, Pam Greer body with the Maya face. Nigga, the K hold a ladder like the fire escape. My man had a good year moving birds out the tire place. We the Elohim, the gods of the flows, nigga. That Medellin knock the smell out your nose, nigga. I promise try to run down on the bros, nigga. Come face to face with defeat like one of those, nigga. I'm the type to cook a bird in the crock pot. My supreme clientele had the fiends doing pop locks. Feds rush the crib, mama love hit the top lock. My guns go boom, boom, never pop, pop, never. I'm a mastermind, flashing on. Yeah, bitch, shine, blasting on. Dead man, casket time. Nigga, it's Huey, Rick Newton, nigga, Billy Sale. Fuck the sub, say how you really feel if it's really real.
Shout out to Ghostface Killah. Shout out to Driz. Shout out to Nims. Shout out to Ice. Shout out to Supreme Intelligence. Shout out to Sun God. Shout out to Pills and Reek the Villain. Y'all did your thing on the track, man. From the beginning of the track all the way to the end, fire lyrical content. The beat is what got me. This is one of those beats that I wish I could have made. Shout out to whoever made that beat, man. I wish I had made that beat. But see, I think the icing on the cake with this track in particular, it would have been nice if there was a RZA feature. You should have put RZA on it, and Papoose should have got on this track. I mean, it had a hell of a lineup as far as the MCs are concerned, but to put that little razzle dazzle on it, RZA and Papoose. That's all I got. Overall, track is fire. Overall, so far, album is amazing. We're going to go ahead and keep it pushing.
Yo, it's real late with Peter Rosenberg.
All right. Okay, so next up on the docket, we got Ghostface Killah, Metaphysics. And we are here with an official lyric video. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Yo, it's real late with Peter Rosenberg. Exclusive Ghostface for 2004.
We back, yeah, yeah, go. I get right to the gristle like a pistol, I would twist you. It's all about my lyrics that make Starkey so official. Keep it real like Imus. Ladies, let it count money, sip goose while I play with your vagina. My bitch keep affrin', she got bad sinus. I bet when we being fresh, y'all can't find us. No protection, no need to remind us. Our love is divine, you can find us in the binders. Rap niggas is parry, singing like Mariah Carey. My I ain't as scary, get the gangsters get wary. I wrote to watch the berry, I'm a zombie when I'm hairy. As a little nigga, kept the afro like I lived in Gary. My temper made it.
He said, as a little nigga that kept the afro like I lived in Gary. That's a Michael Jackson reference. Shout out to Michael Jackson. And rest in peace. When he said that was a Michael Jackson reference. Hold on, let me bring that back.
Like Mariah Carey, my I ain't as scary, get the gangsters get wary. I wrote to watch the berry, I'm a zombie when I'm hairy. As a little nigga, kept the afro like I lived in Gary. My temper may vary, listen money, don't come near me. Smoking is prohibited, or catch your eye jammy. Cause really you ask me, I don't care about a Grammy. Dirt smash that shit, don't give a fuck, y'all hear me? Yeah, I can put my mama face on the pancake box. The young kids is in a frenzy like my nigga K-Dot. See, I don't need the sun, go stay hot. I need them 2 spaceships real quick like Ray got. And I don't wear flip-flops. Fuck if they Louis or Gucci. Picture me walking in the shits at the movies. I'm not about the feminine. Yeah, I question me. Your handshake is weak, dog. Your body on the estrogen. But anyway, I put work in like a Mexican. Naughty and down with OPP like stretching them straws. Out the rose, customized swallow. If Jesus walk with Kanye, I'ma follow. Muhammad, Moses, stepping through Brazil customs. We still seal up the coke and the Folgers. 12 G's of bricks from them, a mad focus. The umpires to watch my base, I want workers.
That was a drug reference. Hold on, let me bring that back. Need umpires to watch my base, I want workers. Yeah. He needs somebody to keep an eye on the drugs, and he needs some people to run it for him.
Workers.
Shout out Ghostface, Metaphysics. You just got put in. Get it.
I got the Jimmy loaded in one hand. Threw a few shots and 2 carrots in one jam. That's how it go. I play the block like Babyface Nelson, Dillinger, Machine Gun Kelly, Billy the Kid, straight off the head like $1,000 wig. Rock climbing, snorkel on, taking the swig, chain on. You seen the movies that we party like Mardi Gras. Blacker than Africa, flip bricks like a spatula. Cal gon' take me away where I can match stretch freeway.
Hold on.
Flip bricks like a spatula. Cal gon' take me away.
That Cal gon' take me away. That's a reference to those body sprays that the women be wearing. If you look up Calgon, it's a brand of body sprays, and the slogan on there is "Take me away."
Where I can match stretch free wherever I lay. Acid rain is what I spit the way my tongue's designed. Rap niggas wanna run behind. I got you all in shape.
Well, that's a Busta Rhymes reference.
Power you, I get you warm and wet. Then I slide across marble like James Brown. Then I'ma do the scarecrow and get me some brains now. Sorry.
All right. Okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah for coming through with the lyrical track called Metaphysics. Lyrical content was on point. The beat, classic. Taking it back to the old school vintage hip hop sound. Like I said before, that's definitely the type of beat that you could just put it on, put it in a loop, and then y'all just pass the mic around and just spit whatever you got. Spit your hottest 16s. Drop some bars on the beat, pass it to the next one. Classical hip hop cipher type track. definitely came through with the bars. I was able to catch some of them. You know, we had the lyrics on deck. I was able to catch some of the references with the bars. And yeah, overall, track is nice. Track is definitely nice. We're going to go ahead and keep it pushing.
Michael's Fall Haul is on. Get up to 60% off fall and Halloween decor, florals, and more. Only at Michael's.
The new Crafted Flats from Pizza Hut. 5 handcrafted recipes with more toppings.
All right. So next track, Candyland. I don't know what it's going to be about, but so far, the album is good. We out here making it happen. Shout out to Ghostface Killah, man. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the man of the hour. You have entered the dimension of Candyland with Mr. Supreme Clientele himself.
Yeah.
Give him a round of applause.
Hey, yo, my whiz play the flute. Niggas ran about the bakery. Quick grab the cupcakes. Then they go takery. Cocaine spots, the blocks looking like Candyland. White, purple haze, beige dope, tan. Damn, I dropped my chef hat. Whipping like boy ID. Ravioli bags of weed for keys. Y'all should honor me. Tootsie Roll, Coke blunt, just rolled to perfection. Now I later 8 balls, sell without question. Known for my Skittle game. Pills like a hospital. You can taste the rainbow. Dust joints will follow you. Everything's possible. Stash house, hash house, whole house made of hash. Hershey bars blackout. Yeah, there's a heaven suitable for like Charlie Sheen. We put liquid heroin inside jelly beans, gummy big cars, candy cane, dope sticks, Xanax twigs. We got treats, baby. Take your pick. Downers, uppers, even pure eggs. Volumes, MDMA, THC wet. Tie stick, skunk, crystallized red hair bushes, forest when it comes to trees. We breed all type of cushions.
Candyland, let's get it.
Yeah. Hey, yo, the Reverend got caught in the church with a box of perks. His little brother ran through the forest. That's a lot of work. Marshmallow, CBD jello. The weed cakes is sterile. 1.5 on the scale. We flooding every barrel. Bitter honey, slabs of hash. Pop rock mess tabs. Mushrooms, caps and stems. We got fresh bags. All these pharmaceuticals. All this work is movable. Niggas sniff so much murder. It's in your cuticles. Strawberry Tootsie got them playing with they coochie. Bill Cosby KO roofies. It's for the groupies. Pharmacies, we put them in droughts. All the noise is us. Giraffe blunts, we lace all the shelves, just like Toys R Us. Best sellers be the Adderall, Razzle Dazzles. Ativan, Molly's can like it came with cashews. Yellow, green, and pretty purple promethazine. Ketamine, old school Ritalin, got the amphetamines. Lemon head balls and Keith and crushed up Klonopin. Jolly Ranchers made out of lean, got them online again. I'm floating through Candyland, sugar babies made of bees. Show Lord, tell me I'm bugging, or is it just me?
Woo! Shout out to new Ghostface, Candyland, Supreme Clientele, dude, let's get it. Dr. Marco. All right. Okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface for coming through with the 5-track called Candyland, man. This one was definitely different. The flow, lyrical content still on point, but this one was a different. This one was a different type of sound, more mellow, more laid back, more chill, simple beat. Simple flow, nice little jazzy sample in the background. I was definitely feeling the beat. Easy to listen to, not too complicated on the lyrics. I think he was just MCing on the track. I don't think there was anything too deep about the lyrics as far as the track is concerned. I think this is one of those tracks where he just put on the beat and he just flowed through it. You know what I mean? This is one of those type of tracks. Because it's like, I don't expect extreme levels of lyricism throughout the whole album. I don't expect that. You know what I mean? Because part of being a versatile artist is knowing when to apply different elements of lyricism and then knowing when to kind of dial it back and kind of just ride the beat a little bit. And I think this is one of those tracks. So shout out to Ghostface Killah. Candyland. Good track, man. We're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. We got a few more tracks left, and then we done.
The
All right, so we are back with another skit. This one is called Lenny Green, and it's not that long, so we're going to just play this one all the way through and then go ahead and go to the next track.
The moment is now, and you are in the right space. I'm Lenny Green from The Quiet Storm. And ladies, I can't put you to sleep, but I am going to put you to bed. It is my honor to introduce you to something hot and new from my brother Ghostface Killah, who's going to elevate this vibe to a whole new different level. Ladies, I hope you have your towels. To the grown and sexy, lock in, buckle up, because I think it's time for us to take this journey together.
Damn, son, where'd you
This
find
message
that?
is brought to you by Apple Card. Each Apple product, like the iPhone, is thoughtful.
All right, next track on the playlist is called The Zoom. The Zoom. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. See, this that type of shit that feel good. I love this shit. This shit touched my soul. I got a whole soul and shit. Yeah. Yo, I'm sitting by the pool, sipping on Baileys, reading a big, thick novel by Alex Haley. One chick cleaning my stones, others on the phone painting the nails and start giving me dome. It's pretty tone, billboard wardrobes, hand-knitted case made from drapes with a hint of gold. Stood trial, but I never told. I'm not a rat, so I couldn't fold. Right in the 10-minute dark before it got dark. Tuxedo gangsters ordering sharp. 30,000 a tab, straight from the start. Shark meat so delicate, keep falling apart. Trips to Africa, frame of mind, Nas and belly. No Wi-Fi, only landlines and tellies. I need a queen that can match my frequency. Telecommunicate softly, frequently.
Shout out to Ghostface Killah, man.
I like to fly far away from here, where my mind, oh Lord, is fresh and clear, and I find the love that I long to see, where everybody can be what they wanna be.
Her soul glistens, shea butter on skin. The sun look crazy over duvet covers. Romantic beachfronts, Gucci Ottoman stars the line. Show me a sign like it came from Solomon. Oh, Cleopatra, gift me a few words. Calligraphy, love letters, and wine over dessert. Grant me love, feelings of a new birth. If thou were captured, I pay whatever you worth. From different angles, she sent my angel. And when I was lost, she played her part. She drew on my soul and traced my heart. Electric currents respond, we ignited a spark. Drenched the mind in a bowl full of rubies, covered in crystals, beautiful spirit, clean as a whistle. Big house on the water, somewhere. Maybe a son or a daughter.
Someday.
Yo, big shout out to Ghostface Killah, man.
I'd like to fly far away from here, where my mind can see fresh and clear, and I found the love that I long to see. People can be what they want to be.
All right, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah for coming through with the fire track called The Zoom. Okay. So, first impressions of me hearing this one is definitely something mellow, something smooth, like the skit before said. Yeah, this one is definitely something smooth and something mellow. This is one of them type of tracks where you can get the old school Cadillac out. You get you a nice fine shorty. You put on your suit. You get you a nice glass of champagne or something like that, or you get you a nice you get you one of those glasses where you can sip on some whiskey or something like that, and you can just put this track on. You have a nice little shorty come chill at the spot. Y'all set the mood right, and y'all have yourselves a good night, man. This is definitely some smooth player type music. I'm rocking with this, especially the beat. The beat with like the soul samples and the nice smooth the smooth cymbals and the smooth hi-hats and all that, and smooth instrumentals. I like that type of music. So overall, the track is good. I think what would have really set this track off is if he had a video. Something along the lines of what I said as far as like the visual that I get from the song. If you do a video like that, I think that would have definitely set the song off. If he does a music video and then has kind of like a player pimp type element to it, I think that would be nice. But overall, the track is good. And that's pretty much my reaction on that one. So we're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. All right. So the next track is called You, My Friend, with Method Man on it. All right. So we'll go ahead and get into it.
You know, this goes out to all the good friends in the world. You know, when you're there for a person, that person is there for you all around the board. You know what it is. You know automatically, because y'all spirits connect. Yo, if you so-called my friend, would you give me a kidney? Hold on now, I know you go to war with me. If I die, will you still stop by the crib to check on my kids without fucking my whiz? You my friend, right? Stop playing, Ghost. You my friend, right? You stop playing. Would you slide them a few ones if they get hungry? Even if it's your last little bit of money?
Yo. That's real. That's real. That, you know what? That kind of makes you think. Like if somebody was really your friend and something happened to you, would that friend still stick around and help make sure that things are still running smooth in your absence? Like, how many people in the world do you trust, or do you think that would actually have your back if things got real? Like, think about that. I think most people could count on one hand how many people would genuinely have their back. Like, I don't have kids, right? I don't have kids yet. But if I were to have kids and a wife, right? And, you know, God forbid something happened to me, I would hope that my friend, my homeboy, my brother would stick around, pop in from time to time to, you know, help my family out. Because if I'm in a position to do for other people, I would do the same for my friends. You know, God forbid something happened to my homeboy or my brothers, you know, I would do what I can to help the family out to make sure that things are straight. It's a pretty deep song.
Would you think about me? Still pray for me. On my birthday, bake a little cake for me. Look at our pictures, go to my gravesite. Like once a year, I'll be alright. You my friend, right? We don't pretend, right? Let's keep it real around the board. We all men, right? Would you feed me if I was in the wheelchair? Visit me every day cause you still care? You say you love me. Brother, I love you. I push you out the way, then take a slug for you. That's if I love you. That's what real brothers do. Look at me, nigga, I fucks with you. Yeah, I love niggas, but that be the same love that I tell my bitches. I'm all about the love with the cool E.
not the little fake shit with the UV. Feel me though?
We brothers to the sun, till the last breath in our lungs and 2 glasses of Guinness. Pray someone to lean on when times is rough. Trustworthy with a bag, never stealing a book. We ought to have them friends.
Yeah, you my friend, right? Through thick and thin, right? Closest kin, so we ain't gotta pretend, right? Friends to the end, even if those ends don't end right. Send me them ends if I'm in the pen, I'll send kites. Day one, since little ones, we spend nights. But mothers is one to stop the fun and end fights. We men, right? Sometimes we fight, we friends, right? Acting all light skin and you ain't eating that skin tight. You probably get all in your feels now, won't you? You're probably wishing looks could kill now. Don't you? Picture that. We go back like old Max. 4 flats on a Cadillac, loading up both straps. Cause you my friend, right? Life has a price, just making sure you spin right. When men fight, they spin the block to end life. You spin the block, ain't sure you hit them, then spin twice. No insight, we ain't see the signs for thin ice. Sensitive types, beware tigers with thin stripes. Friends to the end, even if those ends don't end right. I'm staying close to my skin folk, we skin tight. Makes sense, right? From car hearts and steel toes to stealing holes in each other's clothes, we still bros. Wish you was here though, drop a tear for the years, bro. Been years since I heard from my peers, where did the years go?
We brothers to the sun,
just now tuning into the stream.
The last breath in our lungs,
hit that like
glasses of Guinness. Pray someone to lean on when times is rough. Trustworthy with a man.
Shout out to y'all, man. All right, okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah and Method Man for coming through with the fire track called "You My Friend," right? Okay, so first impressions of me hearing this track. This is one of those tracks that really makes you think and reflect on life and reflect on the relationships that you have with people, right? Because there's so many people in the world that are quick to call you their friend or call you their bro. But life happens to people. And when life does happen and you start to think about the people that call you their bro, how many of them would really be there for you though? Like really think about that. You know what I mean? Like I have people that I call my bros that I may not have seen or kicked it with in a while, but I still reach out to check up on them and they still reach out to check up on me. They've done for me and I've done for them. When they didn't have it, I helped out. When I didn't have it, they helped out. You know what? You know what I mean? That's what your friends do. That's what your bros do. That's what your family does. You know what I mean? Like, with how crazy this world is, you got to take time to really think about who's in your corner, who really has your back, who's really there for you, and most importantly, who wants to see you win in life. You know what I mean? Like, with my friends and my bros, I want to see them win in life. I want to see my family members win in life. I want people in general to be able to win in life and have friends and loved ones that they could call on when things get rough. Definitely feeling the song. Definitely liking the beat. This sounds like a beat that Dr. Dre would have made. Definitely a fire track. Definitely something that resonates. And it makes you think about the bonds and the relationships that you have with people. This is definitely one of those tracks that, you know, that'll resonate and it'll hit you in your heart, man. If you really listen to the lyrics and really think about the message, this is a good one, man. One more shout out to Ghostface Killah and Method Man. And that's it for that. We're going to go ahead and get into this last track, and then we're going to close this live stream out.
Yo, Starks.
Hey, yo, what up, King?
What's up with Knuckles?
Hey, yo, hold on. I'll get him on the phone with you right now. He just came home. Hey, yo, what up, Nuck?
Hey, yo, Starks, this Buckles.
Check it out. Nah, Dave asked about you and shit. I got him right here. Hold on.
This Buckles. He locked my pops up again last night, man. You know how he do. He out here, these niggas scared of him, man. But yo, what's up with them niggas on? I seen that shit. Niggas fronting on the gram, man. Niggas ain't even up on your caliber, man. You heard? So pay homage to the guard. I might fucking come outside and smack the shit out one of y'all, you heard? They might let me out DFW for the motherfucking weekend, man. I might stab one of y'all niggas just cause I like the fucking food in here. Come right back, chill with my pops, man. This Buckles, you heard? Yo, I'm hanging up, man. Starks, these niggas got me hot right now. Straight up and down. Fuck out of here, bitch-ass motherfucker. Man, I'm out of here. Talk to you later, Starks. Yo, Dave, fuck your life.
Wu-Tang, bop!
All right. Okay, man. Shout out to Ghostface Killah for coming through with the last track, which is a skit called Knuckles, man. All right. So now that we've made it to the end of the album, I got to give a special shout out to the people that's been watching and rocking with me throughout this entire live stream, man. Shout out to y'all. Now, as far as the entire album is concerned, I reacted to every single track. The album is good. The album is great. The album is excellent. The album is phenomenal. And I think this album is a masterpiece. There wasn't one track on this album that was trash or anything like that. Ghostface Killah is definitely one of my favorite MCs. Definitely has an incredible body of work. And despite technology and things advancing, he hasn't lost his luster. He hasn't lost his rhythm. He hasn't lost his flow. He definitely hasn't lost his skills. And an album like this is what's going to help keep Wu-Tang out there in the forefront, at least as far as the hip hop perspective is concerned. Albums like this is what's going to continue to further cement the legacy of the Wu-Tang Clan. Shout out to Wu-Tang. Especially in 2025, in the age of downloads and streams and people not buying CDs anymore, it's good that music like this is still being created and it's still being put out, right? Music like this serves as an inspiration for the people that really appreciate the art of hip hop and that want to keep it alive. The people that prioritize their lyrics, that prioritize their penmanship, that prioritize their creativity, that prioritize learning different techniques of how to put words together, how to paint pictures, how to tell stories. You know, this is that type of music that'll serve as an inspiration to the up and coming generation that, you know, maybe they're curious about hip hop. Maybe they want to learn how to rap. Maybe they want to learn how to write a song and they may not know where to start. You know, albums like these and a lot of other pioneers in the game, they serve as inspiration for somebody that's up and coming to be able to have some sort of blueprint and a reference point that gives them the inspiration and the motivation to therefore go ahead and pave their own path. I can't say anything bad about this album. I can't say anything bad about Ghostface. This one was definitely a masterpiece, brother. Definitely a masterpiece, brother. I don't know if you'll ever get to watch this on the playback. I know you're not in the live stream right now, but Ghostface Killah, if you ever get to watch this on the playback, just know got a lot of love and respect for you, brother. And this Supreme Clientele album is worthy of all the respect that you got, bro. And with that being said, that's pretty much my reaction to the album, man. So if you like this video, if you got to tune in on the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. Share this with a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. And be sure to tune in on the very next live stream. It's going to be coming soon. But y'all take it easy, man. All right, peace.